What's up, y'all? How you doing? Alrighty, so in my last video I touched on H.R. 38 and the upcoming nationwide reciprocity legislation, which I very much hope passes. Now, in the meantime, before that legislation is to pass, let's talk about traveling with your concealed carry. Now, a lot of people don't actually think about this, because for the most part, if you're going to conceal carry in your hometown, your home state, whatever, most of the time people that get those licenses don't tend to travel very much. But if there was one reason, the number one reason when people come to trainers like me in a state like Missouri, where we actually are constitutional carry, you don't technically need a license to carry anywhere. The reason that people come to people like me and want to get a concealed carry license is for travel. Because, let's use Missouri as an example. Missouri recognizes the concealed carry licenses of all 50 of these United States, meaning that you can come from any state in this union, come to Missouri. If you have a concealed carry license of any kind, we will recognize it. Missouri's constitutional carry, I keep doing that. Missouri's CCW, I'll just say that, concealed carry or carry concealed weapon license is recognized in 35 of the 50 states. That meaning that with my Missouri, with my Missouri CCW, I can travel to 35 other states and be completely legal in carrying my firearm wherever I please, as long as I'm not going into one of the big 5 regulated areas. Now, that being said, most of those 35 states are currently on the list of 29 states, which are also constitutional carry. It's about to be 30 as soon as North Carolina gets its act together. Now, in a constitutional carry state, you're pretty much free. As long as you are of legal age and you do not have a criminal background, there's no licensing required, there's no training requirements, none of that nonsense. You can walk around carrying concealed as I am right now, or with a weapon wide open on your hip as it is right now. Now, again, it varies slightly state to state, but mostly constitutional carry states are about the same. Always do your research before traveling to a different state. Now, let's say we're talking about some of the more stringent states, but not horrible, like states like New York, California, New Jersey, Massachusetts, all the other places or Illinois, all the other places we refuse to go. Let's say it's one of those states that's not quite as lax as a constitutional carry state, but not quite as aggressive as an outright anti-gun state. Now, there's when you really have to be careful, you really have to do your research, because certain states always have certain and unique requirements in their own right. Now, some states have storage requirements as you're in transit, how it can be stored in your luggage, especially on a plane. We're not going to get into that now. That is a whole other can of worms, trust me. But there's also certain regulations and requirements on how the gun can be displayed while you're in transit. For instance, if you're driving through Missouri or another constitutional carry state, it doesn't matter. As long as you're in your vehicle, you're good to go. You get out and go into pump gas or go to a hotel or something like that, you're legal. Certain states, you can't do that. Certain states, you have to carry it a certain way. You can only have so much ammo on you. You can only have so much ammo on your person. You can only have so much ammo in general, like in your luggage. Always do your research, guys. Always learn the laws of each individual state, and we'll be getting into that in this little series of videos. Tell me down below if you'd like to hear more, and in the meantime, stay armed, stay informed, and stay frosty, my friends.